I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Paul. I just dropped in to see if there was any change.
I think you've had a wasted journey, Sat.
How is he?
The double vision still hadn't gone when I left last night.
Well, he looks a lot better.
I'll come back when he's awake.
Yes, thank you.
You decided to keep him off then?
Seemed like the best thing to do.
My tummy still hurts.
Well, come on, Robert. It's not as bad as it was when you woke up. You need some fresh air.
Right, well, you can stay here. Help me and your Uncle Joe.
Yeah, give you a ride in a tractor.
Can I go with you, Mummy? Back home?
Yeah, of course you can.
You realise you'd be stuck in the house all day?
Oh, I can't leave him on his own.
Great. Just when we need all the help we can get.
I'm sorry, but it can't be helped. Anyway, the builders are coming to look at the ceiling. Someone needs to be there.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Mummy, please can I play my computer game?
Yeah, of course. Come on, let's get you back. Morning. You're up early.
Yeah, I haven't slept a wink all night. The kettle's just boiled.
Me neither.
You've got nothing to worry about.
That's easy for you to say. What are you reading? Jackie Collins?
Not exactly.
Contract law? Why are you reading that?
Why not?
You're mad. What time are you going in?
Later this afternoon.
Should we go in together? Mutual support.
I'd rather face it alone.
Sangeeta, it's an exam result, not an execution. San!
Just leave me alone, Rachel. Please.
Ow!
Let me do that.
Look, I can manage, all right? Ow.
There. I'm only trying to help, you know.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just... Well, I feel so useless. I can't do anything, can I?
The last thing you should be feeling is useless.
What do you mean?
Well, it's thanks to you that Eric's alive. If you hadn't have dragged him out of that car, he wouldn't be here today.
Look, he would have got out somehow.
He was unconscious, Nick. You saved his life.
I just did what anybody would have done.
It wasn't just anybody, was it? It was you. You're a hero.
Look, Julie, just
Nick!
leave it, eh?
It's good to see you, mate.
Thanks.
You sure you should be out of hospital?
It's only my hands. I've not had major surgery.
Well, you could have had. I keep telling him he's really lucky.
You won't be potting any of Frank's dailies for a while.
Yeah, well, he's got a temp in. I'll be able to spend a bit more time with Alice anyway.
I'm not so sure I like the idea of you around the house all day.
I better take Kathy's car back.
All right, look, thanks a lot, and I'm sorry about before.
Forget it.
See ya.
See ya. How's my little daughter then?
Well, she's inside doing a picture of Daddy, the superhero.
Oh, don't you start.
Hello, love.
You still here?
Got nowhere else to go.
Yes, you have.
Nowhere I want to go. How many fingers, Eric?
15. 3.
The nurse said you had a peaceful night. Like the day before.
Yeah? Oh, I'm afraid I don't remember much about the past few days.
Well, you look a lot brighter now.
Yeah. Well, at least I can see straight.
I thought you were dead, Eric.
Could do with an extra pair of hands.
Yeah, I suppose this is when you miss having Michael about the place.
Yeah, and Sarah.
Ah, but Robert still, as he says, can't be helped.
I suppose so.
Joe, hi.
Yes?
Sarah said you were up here.
You come to give us a hand?
Exactly the opposite. I was hoping to drag Joe away for a while.
What, now?
This afternoon, if that's all right. There's something I want to talk about.
Yeah, sure. Just make it sort of late afternoon.
Or evening.
Yeah, just leave it to me.
Woolpack?
Yeah, fine, look forward to it. I'll give you a ring.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how all the work's going to get done.
Okay, I take the hint.
Can you remember much about the accident?
I remember the impact. Seeing Nick's face. Nothing after that.
Eric, can I ask you something?
Ask away.
You hadn't been drinking that night, had you?
No. Oh, of course not. I come straight from the office.
I didn't think you had. I had to ask. Sergeant MacArthur wants to ask you a few questions about the accident, you see.
I have nothing to hide.
So what happened, Eric? Can you remember?
Aye.
You're such a careful driver.
Oh, careful driver or not. When the brakes fail, there's not a lot one can do about it.
The brakes? Are you sure?
I tried to brake. Nothing happened. I couldn't stop.
Okay, thanks, Alan. Okay, bye.
So, you got the job?
Yeah, the Woolpack's #2 barmaid.
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're going to be in Beckendale for the next 3 months.
You can come and visit me, you know. I won't be working all the time. And anyway, I have to come back here, check everything's all right. Hey, I got a summer job.
Great.
Like brother, like sister.
What's up with her?
Oh, she's worried about her exam results.
I don't know, Lynn. We're friends and maybe we should keep it at that.
But you worked with Kim. Now you're working with Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it'll work. We know each other. Besides, the reason it didn't work for you in the past is because you weren't on an equal footing with either Kim or Chris. It'll be different this time. I want you as a partner.
Really?
Yeah. What do you say?
Well, yes.
I thought you might. The other thing is, if this gym idea gets off the ground, you'll probably find yourself with more or less full control of the wine bar. Are you still interested?
Definitely.
Then here's to us.
Cheers. So when do we start?
The sooner the better.
How about tomorrow?
Yeah.
It looks like Chris is going to have to find himself a new office manager in a hurry.
Good for you. There's someone else I'll have to bring up to date.
Will he agree to your plans?
He'll have to. Alan, can I have a word?
Not just now, I'm busy. Carol, do you think you could give me a hand, please? I do pay you to work, after all.
What are you after, Mr. Turner?
Cocktail sticks. There should be some here.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
Well, there are always some here, for heaven's sake. I use them for the lemons.
Well, there's no need to take that tone. You know, you've been in a bad mood since that Shirley woman took you to task the other night.
I beg your pardon?
Well, a common thing like that. I don't know why you let her upset you.
When I want your opinion, Carol, I'll ask for it. Until then, I'd appreciate it if you'd mind your own business.
What was all that about?
I don't know, but I don't think this is the right time to tell him I could be leaving.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. Look, I'll just go and see to Alice and then I'll come and help you.
Thanks very much.
Oh, come on. It won't be for very long. It could have been worse, you know.
Oh, so everybody keeps telling me. Look, I'm sorry, Julie. I'm not a very good patient, am I?
Don't worry. I'll get me on back when you're better. I'll relax on your sofa and you can peel me a few grapes.
Come in, it's open.
Hello, Nick. Just thought I'd pop in and see how you are.
I'm fine.
Good. I hear you're a brave lad the other day.
He was very brave.
Lucky for Eric.
It could have been worse. We nearly accepted a lift off Eric that night. Alice was with us, and Elizabeth.
Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Tragic accident in Beckendale. Terrible.
Yeah, well, we were very lucky.
Any idea how it happened?
Not yet.
Yours was a bad driver, mind.
That's news to me.
Oh, aye. Lacks the concentration, you see. Comes from having such a devious mind. Gets him into all sorts of trouble, like.
Yeah, well, look, we're in the middle of dinner at the moment.
No, no, you're all right. I won't stay for a cup of tea. I'll be seeing you. Give my regards to Lucky Eric when you see him. So on now.
He gives me the creeps.
Well, our investigations would seem to tie in with your account of the accident. Your brakes had been tampered with.
I knew it.
Eric.
Any idea why someone would want to do that, Mr. Pollard?
We don't know anybody who'd do something like that.
Oh, yes, we do.
Well, Mr. Pollard?
Steve Marshall.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. It's Steve Marshall. He tried to kill me, all right.
There you go.
Thanks. Get used to working at home. I've done more today than I get done in a week at the office.
That's all the peace and quiet. No phones ringing, no lorries revving up outside.
Exactly.
Is, Frank still going ahead with the sale?
Well, how should I know? I mean, I'm only the managing director.
Come on.
No, I'm fine. In fact, I've arranged to go and see him this evening, sort out the whole business.
Not another argument, please.
No, a calm, sensible business discussion. I'm going to make him see sense.
You must.
Anyway, what is it you wanted to tell me?
I don't know if this is the right time or not, Chris.
Oh, come on, I don't bite.
Well, remember I said Lynn was looking for someone to work with?
Yeah?
Well, she's asked me if I'd be interested.
And what did you say?
I said yes. Because it's something
Your
I
decision?
want... You don't mind?
Like I say, it's your decision.
Looks like Eric had a very lucky escape.
Well, if it wasn't for Nick Bates, we'd all be going to his funeral.
He's a brave lad. Always has been. He deserves a medal.
Well, he's going to have to make do with this, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's lovely, Mr. Turner.
Yes, it is rather splendid, isn't it? I'm going to take it round and surprise him.
That's very kind-spirited of you.
Well, after what Nick did, we don't want his courage to go unrecognised.
Here. I'll come with you.
Well, there's no beer, Seth. Just tea and cake.
I'm not bothered about that. I just want to see it like.
Right, I'm all yours. What do you want to talk to me about?
Oh, right, that. Let's have another drink, shall we?
Get a kip?
A couple of hours.
It don't look like it.
Yeah, well, I still feel a bit groggy. I think it must be those tablets.
Steve Marshall's presence hasn't helped you much either.
What did he want?
Wanted to see how I was.
He never struck me as a caring concern type.
Sit down, I'm just about to brew up.
No, that's all right, I'll do it.
Oh, you were going to make tea?
Yeah, I forgot. Still half asleep. Well, there must be something I can do.
Yeah, you can sit down, put your feet up and stop going on like an old woman.
Look, I can't have you both running round after me like this.
Sit. You won't get any tea.
Now I know how Alex feels.
Hello, love.
Hi.
Are you settling in all right?
Yeah, I'm being well looked after.
How's Eric?
Oh, a lot better, thanks. I picked up some fish and chips on the way back. They'll need warming up.
Oh, great. I'll put them in the oven.
Afternoon.
Hi.
Well, we're quite a gathering, aren't we?
Yeah, could say that.
You're just in time for a chip butty.
Great. Got any brown sauce?
Listen, Dad, I haven't come here to argue. I just want to make sure that you're doing the right thing, that you're not rushing into anything.
All right, son. But I warn you, you're wasting your time.
Hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Makes a change.
Yes, nice change.
We're just having a meeting about the haulage company.
Oh, I see.
A proper civilized business discussion. Eh, Dad?
Let's hope so.
Good. Well, I'll let you get on with it. I'm on call. I'm going to grab a sandwich. Enjoy your meeting.
We will. Right, where were we?
You didn't mind being dragged away from work, did you? It's just, I don't think Jack was too happy.
Oh, don't worry about Jack. He's not happy unless he's moaning about something.
Doesn't like it when you take time off, does he?
That's his problem.
Well, I suppose it is a busy time for you. Or it will be soon.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't exactly be ecstatic if you were to leave the farm altogether?
We'd have a moan and a whinge, but it'd be all right. I think he's got used to my comings and goings by now.
I see.
Why do you ask?
We make a pretty good team, don't we, Joe?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And we both know about horses and how to run a stable yard, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, Joe, is how do you fancy working for me?
Working for you?
My stable manager.
But you haven't got any stables yet.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even asked. I mean, you must have had a belly full of working for the Tates anyway.
No, hang on, hang on. I haven't said no yet. Now, why me?
Because I really want to make this business work. And I know I can rely on you, Joe.
Oh, thanks.
So?
Well, I'll certainly think about it.
Take all the time you need.
Well, I thought about it. The answer's yes. You've got yourself a stable manager.
I've got Kim's solicitors breathing down my nose at his face. We'll sell something else then. What about the holiday village? The holiday village is making a... Here we go again. He's struggling just to break even. It's turned over, Dad. You've seen last year's figures. Yes, and this looks promising, but we just don't have the time to make it work.
Oh, great. That's great. All the hard work I've put in over the years, and you're selling the company and me down the river just like that?
There's always a job for you here, you know that. We've still got the estate and the holiday village. I'm not interested in running around wiping people's snotty noses. I'm interested in running a proper business.
I've made my decision, Chris.
And I've made mine! Do you think I'm going to sit back and let you throw it all away?
I'm selling the business, and that's final.
No, it's not final. Because I'll fight you all away. If you think you've got a battle on your hands with Kim, you haven't seen anything yet.
Don't you ever take me on, son. I'm warning you. I'll wipe the floor with you.
Wipe the floor with me? Who are you kidding? Once upon a time, maybe, when you're sober, when you're thinking straight. I'm not frightened of you anymore.
I don't have to take
You are a drunk!
Is it unreasonable to expect a little peace in my own house? It's about time you remembered your father and son.
Someone needs to tell him that. Because right now he's quite happy seeing his son out of a job. Chris. See you around, Zoe.
I'm sorry about that.
I know.
How's it feel then to be in such demand?
It's embarrassing.
You're too modest. That's your trouble.
No, I'm not. Look, I just reacted to the crash. Pollard was trapped and the car was going to go up at any moment, so I just got him out. I didn't realise it was dangerous until afterwards, and then, well, it was too late.
So what was MacArthur doing there, then?
He wanted to interview Eric about the accident.
Well, couldn't he have waited till he was a bit better?
Not really. Somebody tampered with Eric's brakes.
You're joking.
Someone wanted him to have that accident.
Steve.
Eric thinks so.
I'll kill him.
You keep away from him. You can't afford to get into any more trouble.
If I ever see him again, I'll kill him.
Michael.
Well, at least MacArthur knows who he's looking for.
Yes, it's in the hands of the police now. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Keep out of trouble. I mean it.
Excuse me a moment, everybody. Could I have your attention, please?
Trust Mr. Turner to have to make a speech.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now, we all know why we're here, don't we? It is to pay tribute to a very brave person whose selfless action saved the life of a fellow member of our community.
What's he going on about?
Search me.
And in recognition of his valor, I would like to present him with this cake. Nick?
And what have you got to say, Nick?
Thanks very much, Alan. Never been so embarrassed in my entire life.
Hi, love.
Hi.
What are you looking at?
Quotes from the builders. How can there be a difference of £500 for the same piece of work?
It's called daylight robbery.
You have your tea?
I think I'll check the lambs first. How is he?
Why don't you ask him?
You feeling any better then, son?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
No, why don't you and me go and check on the lambs while your mum puts the tea on? Well, you don't want to see the lambs?
I say, Dad.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't suppose Joe Sugden will be coming in tonight, then.
Oh, and why's that, Carol?
Oh, did you know? He was in earlier with Kim Tate.
Was he?
Sitting over there they were. Very cosy, and they left together.
Well, fancy that.
It's intriguing, isn't it?
Not really.
Oh, yes, love.
That were a grand little do, Mr. Turner.
Yes, it'd go rather well, didn't it? Just shows you don't have to have beer to enjoy yourself.
Aye. Mind you, it helps.
Even though.
So have you thought about what you're going to do with your degree when you finish?
Oh, that's next year.
Yeah, and you'll be surprised how quickly the next year will fly by.
You're such a stick in the mud sometimes.
Well, it was different for me. I knew I was going to be a doctor, and Sangeeta knows she's going to be a lawyer.
You really have got your Mr. Boring head on this evening, haven't you? Hey, San!
Oh, we were just talking about you. My little sister, the lawyer.
Give it a rest, Jay.
We've got to celebrate. I got 2-1.
That's great. I'm really pleased.
We're going out for some food. Do you want to come?
No, never mind about that. How did you get on, son? Sangeeta?
Little sister isn't going to be a lawyer. Never will be. I failed them.
Terrible to do that car crash, wasn't it?
Lucky nobody were killed.
Lucky's the word. I mean, you should take more care driving around these country lanes. The bends are terrible.
His brakes failed.
His brakes?
Yeah. Strange, innit, how they failed like that?
Very.
Of course, you won't know anything about it.
Me? Wait, what's it got to do with me, like?
Well, that's for the police to find out. They'll be asking you a few questions. Better keep an eye open for them.
Do us a favour, Michael. Push off.
Michael! Michael, stop it! Michael, leave it!
You see that? You tried to hoosh for the second time.
Leave it, Michael. It's not worth it.
Yeah, well, I better leave before I do something I regret.
He wants to watch that temporary. So he landed in prison once. I'll have another pint, please, Pat.
Not in this pub, you won't. You've caused enough trouble already.
He started it.
Out!
Ask any of the others.
I said out.
You're all the same, you lot. A waste of space.